And Debbie Brazas joins us from the Artesia 9/11 Memorial. And Debbie, you know, it always is terrible. You get a cold when it's 100 degrees outside. That's just like the worst time to get a cold, isn't it?
I tell you, Gene, that is just my luck. I just came in from New York yesterday, drove from Albuquerque here, and as soon as I got home, mine just started with the sniffles, and it's just a nasty old cold, and trying to get better so that I can be there for the game.
Well, Saturday is the day, and a lot of folks are talking about this. Guns and Hoses charity softball game. Got the firefighters have a team, and the police department has a team. I think I got a copy of the roster. I hadn't looked it over real close, but it looks like you have a lot of participation from both departments. Are pretty excited about this.
We sure do. We've not only do we have law enforcement with APD and, you know, some of the other agencies. We also have some of Artesia's firefighters and some of our volunteer firefighters. But we also have some members of Border Patrol. And then we have some family members that also wanted to play. And since we were trying to fill up those slots, we figured, you know what, the more the merrier. But I think we're all set. We've got our rosters in place. We've got our players in place. We've got our opening ceremony all ready to go. Everything looks to be in order. So this whole time I was gone, thank goodness for the board, Artesia 9/11 board. They've pretty much taken over everything and are going to make sure that this game is honorable, fun, and you know we also can't forget we're doing some dunking of some pretty important VIPs here in Artesia. So we want to make sure everybody comes out and gets a chance to dunk the people that they want to see underwater.
That's right. So there's a $5 ticket to get into the park, right?
That's correct. It's $5 for adults, and anyone under 18 is $2. And then we will be having hot dogs, Cracker Jacks, and peanuts. We've got peanuts and Cracker Jacks for 50 cents. We've got hot dogs for $1. We'll be selling some old-fashioned sodas with old-time sodas. Old West sodas, I apologize. They're going to be out there with some sarsaparilla and some sweet tea and lemonade and stuff because as far as we know, it's going to be a rather hot day.
Yeah, that's you picked one of the hot days, unfortunately, but
well,
you
just
never know.
Like we did for the exhibit, Gene. Last year it was 108 degrees.
You know, that's right. So that's right. We did.
We survived that. We can survive this.
That's for sure. And so, if there's a celebrity or a VIP like the mayor, for example, that's in the dunking booth, and you want to make sure that the mayor gets dunked a bunch. How much does it cost to dunk the mayor?
It's going to be $1 a try. So we're going to have anybody and everybody line up. They put their $1 in our little donation box there, and they get a chance to dunk not only the mayor but the fire chief. We may have a couple of representatives from APD as well. We also have one of our community business members, one of our our local businesses here, Kith and Kin, Rob Morrissey,
really?
is going to step out of his comfort zone, and he's going to take one for the team, and hopefully he gets dunked as well. We're also looking at some of our school officials. I'm still throwing it out there to Mr. Thad Phipps and John Ross. No, you come out. We'll be more than happy to spend a couple of bucks trying to dunk you as well. The other thing, too, we've also got a Secret Service agent that has volunteered her time in the dunk tank as well, and we will be sure to make that announcement at the game. So we've got a few people lined up, willing to take one for the team, so to speak.
That's great. Now, you got a couple of celebrity announcers for this event, too, right?
Well, I do believe that we do. I believe we have Robbie Ballou and Michael Duff, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're going to do a remarkable job. And we all know that they have the best personalities. So anybody that knows these folks, they're going to just take over and make it just an amazing day for the entire community, for all the families. Come out if you're going to be in Artesia this weekend. We ask that you come out and support our nonprofit. And we've got a lot of really fun things going on, so we're hoping everybody can make it. Jean, I would like to say that our special guests are going to be arriving in Artesia a little bit later this morning. Christy Kiernan Boreal and retired Lieutenant John Kiernan from FDNY, their elite rescue unit, and 9/11 first responder. They will be arriving in Artesia probably about 11 today. So they'll be here shortly, and they're very excited to meet the community as we're very excited to introduce them to Artesia.
Well, make sure they come by the radio station because they've probably never seen a fully functional broadcast museum before. And
probably never. I mean, the fact that they're from New York City, I highly doubt they've seen anything remotely close to your studio.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah, make sure they come by sometime in the morning, and we'll put them on the radio as well and do that. We're going to have a couple cameras there, so if people can attend and they want to kind of see the activities and the events and listen to Robbie and Michael, we'll have our couple cameras there, and we'll be streaming the event tomorrow on our website, or not tomorrow, Saturday on our website as well. So that'll be another place people can.
Absolutely, Gene. We can't thank you and KSCP enough for that. I also do have to do a shout out as always. I mean, we need to thank Context Productions. Devon Energy has been remarkable. So has HF Sinclair. PY Foundation, astounding as always. Siddons Martin, Artesia Moose Lodge has been very supportive. Trans-Aero Medevac has been extremely supportive, as they always are. You know, we've got volunteers from Eddy County Fire and Rescue, HF Sinclair, the City of Artesia, RETA, APD, AFD. We've got a lot of people on board with this. We've got our Border Patrol performing the Honor Guard in their most beautiful professional fashion, as they do all the time. We've got Adeline Troost. She's a young gal here from Artesia. She'll be singing the national anthem. Carson Troost will be singing God Bless the USA. And, you know, we've got some pretty cool things planned for the game. And, of course, you know, we do know that we're here to honor our fallen first responders. And we're trying to name as many as we can, and we know we can't name everybody, but we do have a few, and we've got a banner showing some photographs of our fallen first responders that, you know, we certainly want to remember this Memorial Weekend.
You know, it'd be cool is if the Trans-Aero guys would fly in with the game ball. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, you know, there's a lot of we thought about bringing the helicopter in. Number one, it's a big bird, and we're not real sure where to park that thing. We
That's
can't
right.
just, you know, fly indefinitely through the ballpark. But that's a thought. I may have to pose that question to Trans-Aero.
I know there's a lot of regulations and protocols that have to be followed on that. I think the coolest thing I ever saw with a game ball, we went to the Superdome in New Orleans one year for a football game, and it was the year the Michael Keaton Batman movie came out. So that shows you how long ago this was. And so all of a sudden the music, the Batman music starts blaring through the loudspeakers there inside the Superdome, and the public address announcer directs our attention to the very tip-top, you know, top of the roof, on the very peak of the top of the Superdome, and rappelling down from the ceiling of the Superdome with the game ball was Batman. And
oh my word,
that was awesome.
Hey, they can lower me with the game ball any day. I will volunteer for that position. I'd rather do that than the dunk tank. Absolutely, I'd do both in a heartbeat.
Now, for those that may not be aware or exactly why this is going on, obviously to have fun and to honor folks, but there's the fundraising portion of this. This is why buy the $5 ticket or pay the dollar to dunk the mayor, is to benefit the 9/11 memorial, and just kind of remind everybody what the Artesia 9/11 memorial is and what this money will be used for.
Yes, sir. The money will be going to our nonprofit, Artesia 9/11 Memorial. What we do is we further 9/11 remembrance and education for our kids. We also reach out to our local firefighters in times of financial crisis if they ever find themselves in need. Everybody knows that our first responders, they don't do it for the money. So we try to be there in a financial position so that should they find themselves in need, we're able to help them and assist them financially. We're also partnering with some local veteran organizations so that we can reach the veteran community by providing needed resources and services. And we're hoping to get that accomplished by, like I said, partnering with some other organizations here that cater to our veterans. We haven't done a whole lot with our veterans, but we're hoping that will change. And, the fact that we don't have a lot of experience with the veterans, we're more first responder oriented, I guess you could say. That's why we find the need to, reach out to other veteran organizations so that we can meet those needs of our veterans and kind of service that demographic as well.
Yeah. So Saturday, high noon, not Base Veterans Park. That's for the Memorial Day on Monday. For Brainerd Park. Brainerd Baseball Park. At noon on Saturday. Yes. So
that'll be on Saturday, and the opening ceremony will start at noon.
Mm-hmm.
So we're hoping everybody that's going to be in town this Memorial weekend can come and join us and help us honor our fallen first responders. But not only that, let's welcome our guests from New York City. And, let's really just show this community that we're all one unit. We're all unified, fire and police. We service the community. We are the critical services that help this community. And we just want to be there to show that we're united and we're human.
That's right.
Come and have some fun with us.
That's right. All right. Well, chicken noodle soup, Debbie. It's the
chicken noodle soup, Ben.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to put on the menu.
There you go. That is the best thing. As a matter of fact, when you get in the dunking booth, I could see the dunking booth full of chicken noodle soup, and then when Rob gets in the dunking booth, we'll fill it full of Let's Go Brandon coffee from Kith
There
and
you
Kin.
go. There you go. I think he would appreciate that.
All right. Debbie, you get to feeling better. We'll see you on Saturday, okay?
That sounds great, Gene. Thank you so much for having me again. Appreciate you.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. Debbie.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Debbie Brazas with the Artesia 9/11 Memorial and that big charity softball game. Police versus Fire, Guns and Hoses is Saturday at noon at the Brainerd Baseball Park. And like we said, we're going to be there to stream the activities for those that can't attend. But we really, really want you to come out, pay your $5 and bring some dollars so you can dunk the mayor and some of the other folks that'll be in the dunking booth as